Hello ladies and gents, so we're going to be watching the final trailer for Morbius. Yeah, let's have a look. See if this looks any good. I do videos on this and I'm like, oh, you know, but maybe, who knows. And there's so many people that are really looking forward to it. Good. Excellent. It's just a surprise. So let's take a look at this final trailer. There is a new synopsis actually. Which is interesting, I thought. They say one of Marvel's most compelling and conflicted characters comes to the big screen as Oscar winner Jared Leto transforms into the enigmatic anti-hero Michael Morbius. Dangerously ill with a rare blood disorder and determined to save others suffering his same fate, Dr. Morbius attempts to a desperate gamble. While it seems to be a success, a darkness inside him is unleashed. Will good override evil, or will Morbius succumb to his mysterious urges? Interesting. So this is, like I said, this is the final trailer. Let's have a look. Let's see if we think this is any good. I'm sure lots of people think this is great. So let's have a look, shall we?
Michael Morbius.
Discover who you're meant to be. The bad guy.
Seen this already? All of this stuff we've already seen. It's alright.
Michael, what have you done?
I was trying to help people. But the cure. It's a curse.
Michael.
I have powers that can only be described as superhuman. But there's a cost. Now, I face a choice. To hunt. And consume blood. Or die.
We all have monsters within us. It's up to us to control it.
What if I can't?
Michael Morbius.
You've been given a gift. Not exactly. Time to let go of what you used to be. Discover who you're meant to be.
All our lives we've lived with death. Why shouldn't they know what it feels like for a change? Just accept who you are.
The bad guy.
Morbius.
Holy water? Really?
Yeah. You ever see Lost Boys?
Story of my life.
That's quite funny. I mean, like... oh dear. Yeah. I don't know. So it's rated PG-13 for intense sequences of violence, some frightening images, and brief, strong language. So not like super R-rated. I'm still a bit confused with respect to because when he moves and stuff like that, we have the whole colours and you know, sort of purple mist and all this kind of stuff, and people were like, oh, that's just because that's how he sees it, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. But there's other people that have seen him do that. It's not just him, and he sees things move that way, and it's just, I don't know. I just don't feel like I can get behind it, and I don't know. I really don't like Jared Leto as an actor anyway. And I think there's a heavy over-reliance on CGI in this film, which, I know loads of people are going to be, you know, slapping their fists against the table going, what are you talking about? Of course there's over-reliance of CGI. Of course. Yeah, I get that. But I think, like, some of the close-up, like, the facial stuff, they could have done, you know, not motion capture. Because apparently it's the same tech that they used, was it for like Thanos and things like that? And do you know what I mean? Like they could have had some cool practical effects. But there are some genuinely good shots. Like this is a genuinely cool shot, right? This looks cool. But Jared Leto to me is a real big red flag because he can play stuff really well sometimes, but the majority of the time he plays it way too much, way too much. And this was, you know, we'd seen all of this scene before already. All this stuff we'd already seen. Like, fine, cool, nice that they're not revealing a lot. I'll give you that. You know, it is nice that they're not revealing loads, and you know they're just doing it in sections. I think that's cool. Good to see. I think it's interesting that he says like this here, like none of this is real. Like it would have been good to have some practical stuff, I think. And I know loads of people hate me for that, and I don't know why. You know. And it's not even that the effects are bad. Like I'm not saying that. It's just I would have liked some medical. But anyway, like I think this. I don't know. Like I just. To me, it seems like they're trying to make Morbius something that he wasn't. They're trying to make him stand completely on his own, and he was a good character. I really liked Morbius as a character. I liked his interaction with Peter Parker, though. I can't picture this Morbius interacting with Peter Parker. You know that, right? Can you picture that? I can't. Two characters, Matt Smith's character and Morbius, I think grew up together, but there's some rumour that Matt Smith's character plays like some like god. There's like some power of a god that goes in him or something like that. It just looks okay. You know, I'm not looking at it going, ah, this is amazing. You know, he's like, superhuman. They make reference to Venom and things like that. That then confuses me where it sits in the timeline. Venom isn't in this world. He was very briefly, but he didn't interact with anyone. You know, the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. If you haven't fucking seen it by now, I don't care about spoilers at this point. You know, there's a bit of Venom in the post-credit scenes, and it stays there. But then surely this would be set like after the next Spider-Man Venom film, for him to reference Venom. Or it's set in Venom's world, which automatically has a Tombs in it as well. The Vulture. It doesn't make sense. Like, they've confused themselves, I think, with their multiversal elements here, right? Like, it's not... I don't like that. Weird close-up there. Don't like that. Yeah, that's confusing to me. I don't like that. And I just don't really like Jared Leto. Like, this vision's quite cool, how he sees the world. It's quite interesting. I'll be intrigued to see, like, where they go with the character. Because, like, Sony, not stupid, they probably would have had Jared Leto sign on for a few roles, you know, a few films. I just don't feel the hype. So, for those that are really excited, I want to know why you're really excited. Because to me, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's just... And I like Morbius as a character, but I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I just don't really care. And I don't know if that's just me or not. Apparently, this guy raised Morbius and some other kid, which is Matt Smith's character by the looks of it. Like, even this, they could have put some better music to this. That this could have been much more epic. But I'm like, you know what? Like, weird, dodgy, you know, fake camera angle as well. Like, it's just a bit... You could do anything, because it's CG. You could do anything with this camera angle, and they chose that. Like, it's weird. Like, what? So, are we here just looking at it that he did that? I mean, that's literally a fluke. Like, he didn't plan that. He did that by accident. And then what? He chases after it? Because why? Like, do you know what I mean? That's just, I don't know. Whatever. Cool. I can't, you know, whatever. I'm going to go watch Batman on Thursday, so I'll be watching that, and then I'll watch this whenever it comes out. It's not going to... I don't think it's going to do very well. But let me know what you guys think. If you're excited for this, let me know why. Love to hear it. Cheers. Take care.